Good evening. This is the caucus meeting for May 14, 2025. Presiding officer of the council, Milady Tejeda, wishes to advise the audience that notice of this meeting has been filed with the Home News Tribune, the Star Ledger, and posted in the bulletin board in the city's clerk's office and on the city's website, indicating that today's meeting is being held in the council chambers, City Hall, 260 High Street at 5:30 p.m. Right now it's 5:45. We just had a little delay because of the weather, and we're waiting for special guests that we have. That's why we're a little late. Council President Tejeda, as a courtesy of the governing body, I will ask all individuals present, including members of the audience, to please turn off all cell phones and electronic devices. Should you need to make a telephone call, please go out into the hallway and speak in a low voice so as not to disturb the ongoing meeting. Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Cruz.
Present.
Councilwoman Morales.
Present.
Councilwoman Peralta.
Present.
Councilman Puccio. Present. Council President Tejada.
Present. Okay, we have a special presentation. The Mayor Cava recognizes the following Perth Amboy recreation wrestlers for their accomplishment this season. And I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong, okay? Here we go. Hamza Mahmoud, Ian Egger, Elias Marmolejos, E.J. Walker, Jacob Roman, Daniel Roman, Elijah Roman, Gia Falzon, Elisea Walker, Alayla Sepulveda, Jaja Crockett? Is that the way? All right. Okay. So, Mayor, it's all yours.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you, Madam Council President, and thank you to the entire City Council for including this item on the agenda, this presentation, because this is a chance to recognize our amazing young athletes, along with the amazing coaches and supporters. And thank you for supporting programs like this. This is what makes programs like this possible. So we're going to continue to ask for your continued support. And we're here to celebrate the hard work and accomplishments of the students in the Office of Recreation Youth Wrestling Program. These young athletes have put in countless of hours in training to stay focused and represent our city with discipline and pride all season long. Their success is based on their efforts and the strong support around them from their families, their loved ones, coaches, teachers, and our dedicated staff on the Office of Recreation. I also want to once again thank the coaches who guided them every step of the way, helping shape these athletes to be confident and to be resilient young people. And at this moment, I also want to recognize Ken Ortiz, our Superintendent of Recreation, for his leadership and continued commitment to the youth of the city of Perth Amboy. And at this time, I would like to invite Ken Ortiz and also the coaches to come up, say a few words about these young athletes and their impact on the city of Perth Amboy Recreation Youth Wrestling Program. Good. Please come up. Ken, if you want. Okay. Gabe, you want to come here? If you want to sit,
Nah, I'll just stand. All right, so we had, for the first time ever this year, we had 11 state qualifiers, and then So that's a little something to clap about. And then again, another first this year was we had 6 state place winners. And then this year, we also had our first state girls state champion, Jaya Cochran. So like I said, I've been doing this with now my brother, as well as June Rivas and Nelson De Leon, Wesley Fredericks, as well as T, for at least 10 years. I know it's more, but I'll just say 10. So we started from scratch, and we've definitely been building slowly. I'm very excited to continue to watch these kids. We have a banquet this Saturday, so I won't speak too long on it because we'll be here all night. But so I'm really proud of this group. I know this group's going to stay continuing getting better as well as get older. Then I know they're really good role models for the younger students behind us. So thank you for these kids and as well as for the parents who've been supporting me and this program. Thank you very much.
Okay. At this time, I want to present your citation. I have your citations for each of these young athletes. And yes, I'll be calling them up. And first one is Mahmoud. Hamson. I'm sorry, Hamson. Mahmoud. It's like I'm calling up my son up here. My son is the same height. So Mahmoud, he showed exceptional determination, earning a podium finish at states and winning the B tournament in the TOT division. Congratulations. Next is Ian Egger. He demonstrated outstanding drive, becoming a state finalist and finishing in the top 32 in the bantam class. Congratulations. Next, I have Elias Marmolejos. He had a standout season with a third-place finish at states and top 12 ranking in the novice division. Congratulations. Next, E.J. Walker. Okay. E.J. Walker rose to the top of his bracket, winning the state qualifier and placing third in the entire state at 110 pounds. Next is Jacob Roman. Congratulations. He collected a series of honors, including Mid-Jersey champion and state qualifier third place in the junior division. Congrats. Next is Danielle Roman. Captured multiple titles and placed fifth in the state in the intermediate 128 pounds class. Next is Elijah Roman. Congratulations. He brought home an incredible season as a state finalist and 4-time Mid-Jersey champion. Next is Gia Falson. She led by example, placing 6th in the state among girls intermediate athletes. Congratulations. Next is Alicia Walker, who, she's not here, okay. She impressed with a state finalist finish and a B tournament championship in the TOT division. Congratulations. Next is Alayla Sepulveda, right?
Sepulveda.
Sepulveda. Alayla. Congratulations. She delivered a strong performance, placing third in the state and winning both the B tournament and state qualifier. And of course, Jaya Cochran, she made history this season, not only qualifying and winning states, but representing the city of Perth Amboy as a state champion. Congratulations once again. And tell me something, isn't this something to be proud of?
Yes.
Yeah? And we'll have the council please come up too.
I think he seemed like he was being extra nice to you. I'll look the other way. I'll pretend I didn't see.
Thank you to the parents and the loved ones. Thank you for your support. This is what we need for our entire city. I wanted to say a few words, actually. Thank you for the wives as well that participated. Brittany, Joanna, Judith, I believe as well. Are Judith your wife? Right. Jasmine, sorry. No, I'm good. I'll just keep going. Yeah. Because this is a community. This wrestling group is a community. Those young men back there, I worked at Perth Amboy High School when they were there, and they were wrestlers, and you can see they came back into the community to give, back to our children. They don't have to, they're volunteers. So are some of the other volunteers, the moms and things of that nature. But I wanted to talk about what you need to be a wrestler, right, from my perspective. If you're gonna be a wrestler, you have to have a very short memory. Because you could wrestle right now, win or lose, and in 20, 30 minutes, you have to wrestle again. And so you have to be humble, and you have to be mentally tough, and you have to be resilient, right? Because it's not easy to get on a wrestling mat and have somebody tug you around for 6 minutes, or however many minutes these kids and the training is very arduous, it's very, very tough. And I remember those young men in high school training under Coach G and some of the other coaches, and they really showed out when they were in high school, and I appreciate that they came back and do this. And the reason why I talk about the mentality of a wrestler, or the type of person you have to be as a wrestler, because I witnessed something this year when there was a young lady who was wrestling a boy, probably a little better than her, a little stronger, and she gave that young man all he could handle. And she didn't win, but her resiliency, her toughness showed out. And then afterwards, I spoke to her, and I told her how proud I was of her, that she didn't quit, and she could have quit. And how hard she fought, even though she didn't win, and she showed that toughness, that Perth Amboy pride. And then when her mother texted me to tell me that she was a state champion this year, I said to myself, it's because that young lady gave it all she had. She represented Perth Amboy well, right? And she won. And she represents our city, and like all these young people that are representing our city in the brightest of lights. So Jaya, I know you and me had a conversation after your match, remember? And I told you that I was very proud of what you did that day, and I'm proud of all you guys, because you know what? It's not easy to be a wrestler, and it's not easy to run these volunteer programs. So I want to thank everybody for participating, thanking the council as well for the support.
in the city. I get to work with great people, right? And that's our investment. Making this investment in our community and seeing these young people shine. So thank you.
Just a second. Oh, you don't need to do it here, just on this one.
Congratulations.
Congrats, congrats.
All right, guys, you don't have to stay. They're gonna buy you Wendy's.
And once again, thank you to the council for supporting.
Mayor, thank you.
So cute. So proud of our kids.
City of Perth Amboy, and then business administrator.
I just want to say thank you, Kenny, and the Recreation Department for the great job that they do with our youth. This is something that these kids will never forget. And we're so proud of everything that they do for our city, representing our city all the way up to the state. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Ordinance, public hearing, 5 minutes maximum per speaker per ordinance. Number one, an ordinance of the City Council of the City of Perth Amboy, County of Middlesex, New Jersey, authorizing the vacation of certain portions of Front Street and Broad Street pursuant to NJSA 48, column 67-1. Number two.
Council President, if I may, I'm sorry to interrupt. For ordinances 2 and 3, those have, they require review by the planning board before the council's adoption. So when we get to the voting meeting, I'll ask you if we can carry the hearings on those until the first meeting in June.
Okay.
2 and 3.
So I need to read it.
Yeah, okay.
Number two, an ordinance of the City of Perth Amboy, County of Middlesex, approving certain amendments to the Focus 2020 redevelopment plan, Area 1, the gateway pursuant to the local redevelopment and housing law. Number three, an ordinance of the City of Perth Amboy, County of Middlesex, approving certain amendments to the Focus 2020 redevelopment plan, Area 2, the waterfront pursuant to the local redevelopment and housing law. Agenda, public comment. Citizen may address the council on any matter on the agenda which does not have its own scheduled public hearing. Citizens shall be permitted to speak once for a maximum of 5 minutes. Reports. Number one, Fallon Barczewski, tax collector, submitted the monthly report of collections for the month of April 2025. Number two, Jill A. Goldie, CFO Controller, submitted the check register report in the total amount of $19,940,555.84 for the month of April. Ordinance, first reading, no public discussion. An ordinance of the City of Perth Amboy, County of Middlesex, New Jersey, to amend an ordinance entitled, an ordinance designating restricted parking spaces for use by handicapped persons, ordinance number 380-85, and amendments adopted July 2nd, 1985, also known as Chapter 255A of the Code of the City of Perth Amboy, and this is about addition. Number two, an ordinance of the City of Perth Amboy, County of Middlesex, New Jersey, amending an ordinance entitled Taxi Cabs, ordinance number 38-74 as amended, also known as Chapter 404 of the Code of the City of Perth Amboy. Resolutions, R 207525, resolution of the City of Perth Amboy, County of Middlesex, New Jersey, to read the 2025 municipal budget by title. R 208525, authorizing emergency temporary appropriation to extend the calendar year 2025 temporary budget in the amount of $6,000. R 209525, appointing D. Talib Akil as Fund Commissioner and Iris Jimenez as alternate Fund Commissioner for the Public Entity Joint Insurance Fund. R 210525, authorizing a refund in the amount of $150 to Ernesto Osorio, a tenant, for the return of his key deposit for 3 keys with the Perth Amboy Harborside Marina. R 211525, authorizing acceptance of an award from the State of New Jersey Department of Community Affairs for fiscal year 25 state legislative grant program in the amount of $500,000. R 212525, authorizing the proper city official to execute a contract with the Morris Habitat for Humanity for the affordable homeownership construction project of 99 Pearl Place and 101 Pearl Place in the amount of $74,677.54 in accordance with the 50th program year of the Home Investment Partnership Program from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, created by the National Affordable Housing Act of 1990, NAHA. R 213525, consenting to the appointment of Annie B. Carrasco Quintana, Esquire, as conflict prosecutor on as a needed basis. R 214525, authorizing a refund of overpayment of the first quarter 2025 to Eric D. Munoz on Block 216, Lot 14, 467 Penn Street, in the amount of $1,646.81. R 215525, authorizing a refund of overpayment of the first quarter 2025 to Samuel Zachary on Block 53, Lot 10.08, 283 Front Street, in the amount of $2,159.42. R 216525, authorizing a refund of overpayment on utility account of number 6344-0 to U.S. Bank Trust, N.A. CEO WRI Prop Management, in the amount of $9,176.16. R 217525, authorizing a refund of overpayment on utility account number 4721-0 to Eduardo Cancel on Block 139, Lot 1386 High Street, in the amount of $2,486.05. So we need to remove 218
Yes.
because,
They have to.
just for the record,
Yeah, they have to, finish up their records. They didn't get to.
they don't have
They don't
all
have
the
everything
paperwork.
situated yet.
Okay,
Yes.
so we're removing R 218525. R 219525, consenting to the appointment of Catherine Jacques to the Rent Leveling Board as regular board member for 2-year, expiring December 31st, 2026. Then I have late starter, it's R 220525, and this is a resolution of the City of Perth Amboy, County of Middlesex, New Jersey, authorizing submission of a grant application and execute a grant contract with the New Jersey Department of Transportation for the transportation alternatives set aside fiscal year 25 grant program in the amount of $534,888. We have some communication and anything for closed session?
Nothing.
No? Anybody? No? You good? Okay, no closed session for this evening. Okay, public portion, 5 minutes maximum per speaker. I need a motion to open to the public.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Against? Okay, it's open for anything.
Ken Bauer, 359 Brook Avenue. I'm just gonna talk a little bit about the budget. Supposedly, rumor has it, last year you hired anywhere from 20 to 28 new employees. Now, Mr. Green is sitting here talking about, well, the benefits going up. Well, if you hire more employees, that means you're paying more pension, more health, more insurance. That's number one. So whatever's going on there, so you can't blame it on the unions. And the percentage.
Get the
would be-
mic close to you.
That makes TV anyway. So the message is here, wait a minute, it's the unions, but the white collar employees, when some of them looked at, in 2 years, they got over 10%. The unions are not getting that kind of thing in 2 years. So now let's go to the parking authority. Credit card fees, 2024, 65,000. Requested, $214,000. 65 to $214,000. A little crazy here, maybe. I don't know. Parking authority utilities, 24, 25,000. 25, $57,000. They went up that much, double. Employee insurance, 2004, 42,000 to 79,000. I don't know, but that's a lot of money for, I don't know how many employees in the parking authority, but that's a lot of money going up for the parking authority. The FIC Medicare actually went down $5,000, which is pretty funny because it went up in another group. So I can't understand what the difference could be on how one group stays the same, another group goes down. So this is just your utilities here. Let's go back to Marina. Janitorial supplies, 2024, 3,500. 25, 35,000. What are we doing here? 3,500 to 35,000? What's going on here? So the question is, anybody look at these numbers? I mean, this is taking me 20 minutes to a half hour to look at this stuff. Water Department, FICA Medicare, 14, 23, 21, so it went up 7,000 for the last budget and only up 1,000 here. But, so it went up 8,000 in a year, 2 years. So what is happening with these numbers? FIC on one end doesn't go up, FIC on the other end goes up. It's all the same thing. School patrol, $100,000 more. I wonder why. $100,000. Now I put an inquiry to Mr. Green, and I've been complaining about it. I finally got a number, $95,000. And it's got to be way off. Because it's $100,000 just for school patrol. That's not counting the traffic out there when you go out there and see all the cones split out and everything else out there. So that's coming out of taxpayers' money. Whatever you're talking about, that school and whatever, and according to the people I talk to that school, you still ain't got the gyms fixed, you still got paint peeling, you still got roofs leaking. I can't imagine after this rain came down that how much is leaking in that school. That's absolutely amazing. Now we got a consultant. I think that's the consultant for the housing thing, but I'm not sure. From $50,000 to $60,000. So they get a $10,000 raise to be consultants. That's a pretty good raise in 1 year. Now, your liability insurance and that stuff, I thought your insurance guy, if I had time, I'd start reading some of the stuff she put on Facebook, and somebody keeps sending me stuff. about how he loves people. But it's just amazing the amounts of money that's going up here. And for Mr. Green, and I'm sorry Mr. Green's not here, and I would tell him the same thing. You can't blame it on unions. You can blame it on incompetence because of where you negotiated these pilots. These pilots has cost the taxpayers thousands of dollars. The school system, at least probably close to $500,000. And you don't even have anywhere around here how much the school system's gonna raise the taxes. So how much money is the schools gonna raise? You can answer that question, because the other ones, I'd love to get an answer for the rest of my neighbors. But how much is the school gonna raise them? Anybody know that?
Did you go to their budget meeting?
No, why should I go to that budget meeting? It comes to taxes, it's my tax bill here. Not tax bill there, tax bill comes to here, and then we have to pay it. And I've been complaining about this, about pilots with no money for the schools. If you keep doing it, no money for the schools.
Your time is
I'm
up.
done.
Anybody else?
It's been a pleasure.
My name is Judith
Pick up
Ashman.
the mic.
Yes.
Right here.
Pick
No,
it
you
up.
pick it up.
Pick it up.
Pick it up?
Yes.
Okay. My name is Judith Ashman, and I reside at 368 Rector Street in the Bayview. I'm referencing ordinance number 3. I'm not going to read everything. The concern I have where it states approving certain amendments to the Focus 2020 redevelopment plan, Area 2, the waterfront, etc. Is that the area across from the Bayview that it's Kushner intention to construct approximately 620, could be a little bit higher than that. Is that what ordinance number 3 is referring to? And then I'll follow up with my question. It's not?
Get all your question and then he can.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not too impressed with Kushner. Why? Because I'm an original owner. And the Bayview had a substantial amount of poor construction. And I'm wondering what kind of units are being constructed, whether they're 1, 2, 3 bedrooms, whether they're low income or are they a luxury apartment. One of my biggest concern is the fact that when you have that amount of volume, you're gonna have issues concerning traffic and parking. Another issue that I have concern, the intersection between Center Street and Commerce Street. When traffic is coming from Front Street, making a left turn going west on Commerce Street, there's no stop sign there. And I brought this attention to some utility workers, and I'm not quite sure whether that was pursued with the necessary areas that need to look at it. Nothing has been developed. My concern is that when traffic makes a left onto Commerce from front, they are speeding, and I always think that that may result in a very detrimental accident. Kushner, I'm not very impressed with their construction, and I hope that the city oversees it very carefully. And I'm going by the big issues that we had in the Bayview building, and we continue to have those issues due to their poor construction. Where do I find somewhere, whether it's in your website or maybe you have some kind of documents that indicates Kushner redevelopment plan, blueprint, etc. Whether they are going to create a waterfront, which was originally when I purchased my unit, their blueprint had constructing of an enhancement to what they already constructed for the Admiral and the Bayview, such as another set of condominiums. It looks like it's a significant change, and I want to familiarize myself with their intention, their structure, and what is the expectation of City Hall.
Okay. Those are all your questions?
Yep.
I'm not sure what you can answer on that.
Ordinance number 3 doesn't relate to that proposed project. Number 1, that relates to Hall Avenue, and it's a more closer to the Harbor Town development, and it has nothing to do with the Kushner project. The Kushner redevelopment agreement with the city and with Para is on file in the city clerk's office, so that is available. It has all the specifics. Just 2 of the issues that I heard, they will be market rate apartments for rent, not condos. And there is contemplated in the agreement development of a walkway along the waterfront with other amenities, which are all spelled out in the agreement.
Thank you. Anybody else?
How you doing? You hear me?
Yep.
My name's Scott F. Sedlazak, and I'm the retired president of St. Peter's Church in New Brunswick, the conference of St. Vincent de Paul Society. God gave me the strength to do it for 10 years. And we kept like 1,000 families, probably 7,000 people being homeless. And the reason I kind of got uptight last time I talked here was the woman with the wheelchair. She was on Smith Street, I think, right? And she, if she has to be, moved, you have to really take good care of her because she'll pass away otherwise. I've seen it happen a number of times. But I just want to talk on a more positive note. As far as like, I guess the plan here in Perth Amboy is to make more money, so you have to have some things going on. And that those 8 houses or 9 houses when you come off of Route 35 into Herbert Street on the right-hand side, maybe you paint them up like colorfully, like maybe like the islands have down in Barbados or wherever, so when they pass down, it looks nice. And then, paint those things up. And then basically, exit 8A in the Turnpike, there's about 17,000 senior citizens living down there, Rossmore, Clearbrook, Concordia, the Ponds, there's a number of them down there. And I figured you could take, maybe you could send somebody down there into the clubhouses where they have all the people, handle that kind of stuff, what do they call it, like they have regular clubhouses and then they have people for entertainment. Maybe you could find out, like a feasibility study or something like that, if they'd be willing to take a bus ride, you could charter a bus and bring them down here. And you could maybe have like a brunch by the bay kind of thing during the week and take them along, explain, hand out these pamphlets, put a bunch stack of these things and then the hometown trolley things down here and take them around the whole place. A lot of them probably know about the movie 1776, I think it was a play also in 1976 on the 200th anniversary of the United States. And they mentioned Perth Amboy in there, Ben Franklin's son being arrested by the Continental Army because he was a British governor. And then just bring him down into town here. And then, let's see. And one thing I think you make money on, make it look a little better, there's a lot of jewelry stores in town. Kind of make it like a 47th Street Canal Street from New York over there. And then like a Canal Street kind of deal, like the jewelry district over there. And because if you're gonna be people on a bus down that are old, they're gonna see like all the what do they call them, the pot shops, the smoke shops, whatever they are. You don't notice that, and it's like the 10 spot with all sorts of dresses and stuff. I don't know if they'll turn them on or turn them off, but it doesn't matter. Just bring them down to by the barge over there, and the other one, the armory, and that's where you could probably have like a brunch by the bay. But then I was thinking, what do they call it over there? Like, and you need a bagel shop here, to be honest with you. Call Bagels by the Bay or something like that. And then I was thinking about 940 State Street. There's that the old Kings Highway building over there. It's an old, I guess, steel mill over there. I was just thinking about this. Maybe you could try and get a casino in there. I don't gamble, but maybe you could try and get a casino over there. You probably put a second level right in there. That building's really well built. It's got 70,000 square feet. And if you get some, like, you gotta go down like Regatta or in a place down there. You probably, just to like bring attention to the city of Perth Amboy. And then, what was I gonna say over here? And then as far as the police department, you have a top-notch police department. I explained something to you last week, and the last time was about you need more police officers, because with the way these things are rated by the world as far as like, what do they call it, it's like credits and stuff like that. They compare it to New York City over there, there's 5.34 police officers based on 33,000 guys working over there. Which it comes out to like 300 police officers would have to have over here to have the number like where your secure zone, because once it gets below, the world's thing is for a country like Japan or something like that, or a state or a province or a county or a city, once it gets down below 50% of security, it becomes a city in decline, and that affects like people like N.M. Rothschild and stuff, going to all the insurance companies, and affects your credit rating and different things like that. So you need 150. You might be able to do it with the auxiliaries and stuff. They have to be trained in weapons, I'll tell you right now. And then basically, maybe you could throw on more women police officers, female police officers. You may have a little, got like a little team of four women police officers with Rottweilers. And because and they have to promote this, because people are afraid to come to this town. I'm a white guy, gringo, whatever they call me over here. I don't like when they call me muchacho, but the gringo, I don't care. And as far as you just have to have more of a security thing going on. And I'll tell you something. Being in this town, they don't treat. They want to keep this locked up the way it is, and I don't blame them. Because once people come in and start developing it, the price of housing go up, rents are going to go up, and stuff like that. And you just got to watch out for that stuff. And that's basically about it. Oh, yeah, except for one more thing. It's spikescanineFund.org. You can check them out.
Thank you.
Information on it. Thank you very much. Have a nice
Thank
day.
you. Anybody else? Seeing none, I need a motion to close public portion.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Against? All right. Since we don't have a closed session, I just need a 5 minute to start. We can adjourn this meeting and then come back. So I need a motion to close the caucus.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Okay, and then we'll be back in 5 minutes for the council meeting. Thank you. Good evening. This is the City Council meeting for May 14, 2025. Presiding officer of the council, Milady Tejeda, wishes to advise the audience that notice of this meeting has been filed with the Home News Tribune, the Star Ledger, and posted on the bulletin board in the city clerk's office and on the city's website, indicating that today's meeting is being held in the council chambers, City Hall, 260 High Street, right after the caucus and closed session. Council President Tejeda, as a courtesy of the governing body, I will ask all individuals present, including members of the audience, to please turn off all cell phones and electronic devices. Should you need to make a telephone call, please go out into the hallway and speak in a low voice so as not to disturb the ongoing meeting. Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Cruz?
Present.
Councilwoman Morales?
Present.
Councilwoman Peralta?
Present.
Councilman Puccio? Present. Council President Tejeda?
Present. Let's stand for the invocation and the Pledge of Allegiance. Dear Lord, please watch over this governing body. Provide us with the wisdom to make the right decision for our city, for our citizens, for our residents, and for everyone who comes to our city. I also want to pray for our young scholars and those that are soon will be out of school. Protect them and guide them during this summer. For our officers, for our troops that are away, and those who are in here protecting our freedom and their family. And with that, I say amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, we had our presentation at the caucus meeting of our Recreation Department. Ordinance, public hearing, 5 minutes maximum per speaker per ordinance. Number 1, ordinance of the City Council of the City of Perth Amboy, County of Middlesex, New Jersey, authorizing the vacation of certain portions of Front Street and Broad Street pursuant to NJSA 40A, column 67-1. I need a motion to open to the public.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Against? It's open to the public if someone wants to speak on this ordinance. Seeing none, I need a motion to close public hearing.
Move it. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Against? I need a motion to adopt.
Second.
Councilwoman Cruz?
Yes.
Councilwoman Morales?
Yes.
Councilwoman Peralta?
Yes.
Councilman Puccio?
Yes.
Council President Tejeda?
Yes. And Ms.
Council President, I would recommend a vote to carry the hearing for both ordinances number 2 and 3. We can vote on them separately to do this, but a vote to carry them until the June 11th, 2025 council meeting?
June 11th?
Yes,
Okay, so we have to do each one separate?
please.
Okay, so number 2, an ordinance of City of Perth Amboy, County of Middlesex, approving certain amendments to the Focus 2020 redevelopment plan, Area 1, the gateway pursuant to the local redevelopment and housing law. I need a motion to have the public hearing on our meeting of June 11th.
Second.
Councilwoman Cruz?
Yes.
Councilwoman Morales?
Yes.
Councilwoman Peralta?
Yes.
Councilman Puccio?
Yes.
Council President Tejeda?
Yes. Number 3, ordinance of the City of Perth Amboy, County of Middlesex, approving certain amendments to the Focus 2020 redevelopment plan, Area 2, the waterfront pursuant to the local redevelopment and housing law. I need a motion to move the public hearing to the meeting of June 11th, 2025.
Second.
Councilwoman Cruz?
Yes.
Councilwoman Morales?
Yes.
Councilwoman Peralta?
Yes.
Councilman Puccio?
Yes.
Council President Tejeda?
Yes. Agenda, public comment. Citizen may address the council on any matter on the agenda which does not have its own scheduled public hearing. Citizens shall be permitted to speak once for a maximum of 5 minutes. I need a motion to open to the public.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Against? It's open for agenda item only. Seeing none, I need a motion to close public comment.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Reports, Fallon Barczewski, tax collector, submitted the monthly report of collections of the month of April 2025. Number 2, Jill A. Goldie, CFO Controller, submitted the check register report in the total amount of $19,940,555.84 for the month of April. Ordinance, first reading, no public discussion. Number 1, an ordinance of the City of Perth Amboy, County of Middlesex, New Jersey, to amend an ordinance entitled an ordinance designating restricted parking spaces for use by handicapped persons, ordinance number 380-85, an amendment adopted July 2nd, 1985, also known as Chapter 255C of the Code of the City of Perth Amboy, and this is about additions. I need a motion.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Cruz?
Yes.
Councilwoman Morales?
Yes.
Councilwoman Peralta?
Yes.
Councilman Puccio?
Yes.
Council President Tejeda?
Yes. Number 2, an ordinance of the City of Perth Amboy, County of Middlesex, New Jersey, amending an ordinance entitled Taxi Cabs, ordinance number 38-74 as amended, also known as Chapter 404C of the Code of the City of Perth Amboy. I need a motion.
Second.
Councilwoman Cruz?
Yes.
Councilwoman Morales?
Yes.
Councilwoman Peralta?
Yes.
Councilman Puccio? Council President Tejeda?
Yes. resolution, look it over if you wanted, pull anything. Remember, 218 was full.
Good.
Okay? All right, resolution, our consent agenda are R207525 through R217-525, R219 through R220. I need a motion for the consent agenda.
Move it. Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Cruz?
Yes.
Councilwoman Morales?
Yes.
Councilwoman Perazza?
Yes.
Councilman Puccio?
Yes.
Council President Tejeda?
Yes. Okay, we have some communications, closed session. Public portion, 5 minutes maximum per speaker. I need a motion to open to the public on any item.
Move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Seeing none, I need a motion to close public portion.
Move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Council comments. Councilwoman Cruz?
Good evening, everyone. I just want to congratulate all the wrestlers, Kenny Ortiz, Samantha, for all the amazing, Diane Roman as well for the work, and may the wrestlers continue succeeding, especially at a young age. That is very inspiring, and I know they're going to inspire even more. So congratulations to the parents as well and all volunteers, and that's about it. Have a good evening.
Thank you. Councilwoman Morales?
Thank you for everyone that was here. Also want to congratulate our young athletes for the wrestling team. Congratulate them all. We are so extremely proud of our youth. They are the future of our Perth Amboy, so we are very proud, and especially today representing us throughout the state. It is really something to be very proud of. And I think is it Memorial Weekend coming?
Yes.
Yes, okay, so happy Memorial Weekend to everybody, and that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilwoman Peralta?
Just to add on to my fellow teammates here have said, I just wanted to say thank you, not just to the Recreation Department for constantly pushing, for the youth and the children of our community, but also to those that give their time to this. As Mr. Ortiz has stated earlier today, this is a free position, and they're just here to serve our community, and that is appreciated. And look how far, because of their efforts, these children have made it. And I hope and pray that they continue to move forward with this and stick to wrestling, because clearly they're good at it. And a happy Memorial Day weekend. I hope everyone enjoys their time off, if you have time off, with your family and friends. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Puccio, you have a lot to say, don't you?
A little bit. Congratulations to the wrestlers. Fine job. I wrestled way back in the day. It is tough. Especially a good shout out to Kenny Ortiz. I mean, he does an excellent job along with Diane Roman and the volunteer coaches. With that said, I want to send a huge shout out to the other 24 members of the Perth Amboy Police Department who completed the Police Unity Tour. 18 riders, including myself, completed the journey of 325 miles to Washington, and we all made it back safely. And I have to say, and I told them I would give them a big shout out. It was probably the greatest bunch of kids I ever rode with in the 20 years that I've been doing the Unity Tour. Just a great bunch
I
of
think you
kids.
deserve a round of applause, all of you.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you all.
Yes.
And I just want to point out about those, and I call them kids, but
Young men.
they're young men and women,
Yes, true.
are very good police officers. Some of them are community policing officers, and I could just see how much they love the city and how much they love their job. Because, the journey to Washington was tough. The first day was in the rain like it is today, and we faced a lot of challenges, and these kids just hung in there and they just did it. But knowing these young men and women, I see them doing their job every single day. And you know what? I'm proud to say that I was a Perth Amboy police officer and that those kids, and all of them, all the Perth Amboy police officers and men and women, I'm proud to say that they do an excellent job. We're lucky to have these people.
Yes.
All right, that's it for now.
Thank you. We're very proud of all of you, the retirees, and also the ones that are on the force right now. God protect them wherever they're out there, because there's a lot of dangers everywhere, so we just have to pray for them. Also, I want to say about our youth, our young wrestlers. I know they do a great job. This is one way of keeping our children and our youth focused, doing some type of sport, some type of activity. And thank you to the parents and everybody else, the volunteers and everyone who is involved in that. I just want to tell the community that starting on May 28th, which is our next city council meeting, until the one in July, which I don't remember the date, but from the 28th on, our meeting will be moved to the YMCA. So it will not be here because they will be doing some construction to this area. So if you want to attend, and you're welcome to attend, go to the YMCA auditorium. So we'll be there. Have a safe Memorial Day weekend. Enjoy the time off and enjoy your family, enjoy the town.
Madam President,
Yes.
I forgot one thing.
Yes, go ahead.
I want to wish Catherine Masterpuss a happy birthday. It's birthday today.
Happy birthday, Kathy.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, many
you for
more
being here.
blessings to you. Okay, I need a motion to,
I'll make a motion.
Move.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Against? Have a good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Thank you.
Good evening.
Yes.